Can you see, babe? Come on, babe. Read that sign. That's the intro. Yeah, yeah. So for like the longest time, I wanted to challenge myself to produce some sort of like piece of writing under a time constraint, but I had absolutely no idea how to do that. But then I remembered I had a book which was exactly, relevant to this topic. It was basically about what a woman needed in order to write. About 3 months ago, I picked up this book called A Room of One's Own by Virginia Woolf, as you can see. It literally says it right here, delineating the basic requirements of a woman to write. I'm sorry, I can't read, I can't write, I'm illiterate. And then I read the first page and I put it right back down because that 1920s English is just built different. I swear I tried so hard. I'm just not good at English, y'all. I'm damaged goods. I'm just barely functioning iPhone charger on its deathbed type. So I decided to look up a summary of YouTube of this bike on YouTube, and I found this YouTuber. Her name is Rachel Ray, and then she listed 6 key points from the book, and I took them because I knew they would be very helpful for this video. So let's get into it. Point number 1: women need time. I got that. Space. I've got that. And money. She's got that. In order to write. Point number 2: men and women of notoriety were affluent. Basically, that means that back in the 1920s, the most well-known and popular authors were people who were talented but also privileged in the sense that they were rich enough in order to afford spending time to write, and they had enough money and were comfortable enough for them to just sit down and just spend the time writing. You know what I mean? You see, I'm not rich, but I am super sexy, so I think that sort of makes up for it. And also, I have no life though, so I have more than enough time to sit down and write. But also, I don't think I'm supposed to be having a life right now because we are in the midst of a global panoramic. Point number 3. Men write a lot about women, but know very little about them. Anyways. It is. Point number 4. To be a great writer, you need to be androgynous. As in, you shouldn't be bitter towards the other gender. Like, women should not try to write a novel that is trying to one-up men, and men should not try to put down women in their novels. Same thing. It's just, it works both ways. You know what I mean? I think if there was ever to be some sort of writing battle between female and male writers, I would never even make the women's team. So, androgynous in this context probably means bench warmer. I can work with that. I've got a lot of experience in it anyway. Point number 5. Even if your writing is bad, write anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what's about to happen. And last, point number 6. It helps when you have a rich aunt who dies and leaves you money. Yeah, and don't forget to change his license plates after you're done, Raphael.
Thank God my grandfather just died, so I am a flush with cash. Awesome.
So keeping all these points in mind, I sat down to start writing. And then I sat some more. And some more. And even more. And even more. Then I thought maybe staring out the window might help. But it didn't. Then I thought maybe I should walk around my room to try to blow some steam off and think of something. But that didn't help either. So then I decided to take a break and maybe drink some black coffee. But that didn't help either. Wait! Black coffee! What if I wrote a poem about black coffee? So then I ran to my desk and sat down at my chair and said,
I want to make history. And that's what this is.
Coffee by Honeybun Pooja Kunaparaju, also known as Hopoku. Okay, but have you ever seen a beverage more mesmerizing than coffee? The finest of chemistry. I blow on the surface of my steaming cup of black, and the tiny layer of foam retaliates to the circular edge of my floral cup adorned with simple paisleys, forming a perfect cream ring, but only momentarily, and it stubbornly comes swimming back across. I use my toothpick to swirl the liquid around. The froth thins out, But somehow, by some mysterious way of the universe, it arranges itself in intricate but cohesive patterns, resembling mountain ranges or the avalanches that sweep through them. Sometimes it looks like the giant splash of water you see in perfectly timed pictures, taken from bird's eye view, when a whale jumps out of the ocean to take in a well-deserved breath of fresh air. India is but the land of chai. Steaming stands decorate our streets, and Persian influence makes itself known as the sweet aroma of Iranian milk tea wafts through the bustling atmosphere, rising through the pillars of the Charminar and gliding across the Golconda fortress, giving her silent bricks a tender kiss like chilly wind does to licked lips. So I make coffee at home, not with a French press, nor with those modern coffee makers, but with the simple grace of boiling water in the kettle. Lost in my thoughts while it bubbles and hisses like a witch's cauldron, I shovel 2 spoons of grounds, but the quality of the grounds in my manner being unrefined. When I regain consciousness from the depths of my soul, I tip the scalding pot and water burns the dregs at first touch. Dark flames rise, the potion spins. My fingertips dance around the glazed ceramic, taking turns, feeling the pain of the merciless heat, and yet each finger is reluctant to let go when I try to relieve it briefly from the piping cup. Instead, they stick to the surface like bare feet on hot summer pavements. Soon, it is overflowing, and my eyes have no choice but to follow the chestnut brown drops, dripping down the side, ruthlessly staining the white in their path. I place the coffee on my desk. No coaster, no regrets. To me, the round band formed on the wood means nothing, and so I lift, I drink, and I place it back down. And when I am done, my fingers lace through the handle, and mindlessly I dangle the now just lukewarm cup, back and forth, rolling across the back of my hand, pressing it against my cheeks. And tomorrow, to cure my sunset sorrow, I'll do the same. Sir, did I make history or what? Okay, guys, I'm kidding. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you watched till here, you probably didn't watch till here. I wouldn't blame you. But yeah, I hope this inspires you to go out and make art. Whatever you make is art. It is considered art. So trust me on that. Hey, see you next time. I love you. Stay happy. Stay positive. Stay. Stay. I think that it's best if we both stay. That's so fun.